So first things first, we are going to prep our skin with some Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And I'm going in with my Narrs Weightless Foundation. I think that's what you call it. It is the Narrs All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This is in the shade Medium 1. Just trying to create a nice base for all the other stuff we're going to put on our face. Then I'm going in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade Light. I wanted to make sure that my face was nice and highlighted. Just highlighting in the normal areas under the eye, chin, forehead, and nose. Then I'm going in with my Graftobian Pro Setting Powder. This is in the shade Light. And I use this because this gives me an even more highlighted effect than even my Laura Mercier translucent powder. So I'm just leaving that on the skin to kind of bake. Then I'm going in with this Nyx Eyebrow Shape. It's basically a wax that helps to hold your brows in place. I wanted to put this on so that I would have a little something for this shadow to adhere to. And I am using the MAC Creme de Violet eyeshadow just to put on my brows. I wanted to have like a pink purplish tint to my brows, and I'm just using an angled eyebrow brush for this. This is by Real Techniques. And then I'm going to go ahead and sweep away all of that bakeage and then set the rest of my face with this pressed powder. All of the information for these products will be in the down bar. Now we get real attractive and we put our fishnet stocking on our face. I'm going in with this turquoise shade eyeshadow. Whatever color you have that's comparable to this will do just fine. This is actually a Makeup Geek shadow and I can't remember the name of it. It will be listed below. I'm putting this in the areas that I would normally contour my face, and my goal with this was to kind of create a gradient effect on the skin. So I'm putting it all around my hairline, on my cheekbones, and then I'm using a angled blush brush for this. And then I'm going in with the Morphe 35U palette, and I'm using these purple shades and that pink shade kind of all mixed together to create this beautiful like iridescent pink purplish color. And then I went in with the lighter pink colors out of that same palette. And again, I'm just layering it up, going up as I add more color. That way it's this gradient effect. And then I had a little dance break. I'm sorry, one of my favorite songs came on. Moving on. Take the fishnet stocking off. You can cut it off if you want, but I might want to reuse these. So I just went ahead and took it off very carefully. And as you can see, it creates that cool, mermaidy fish scale effect. It's really neat. I'm taking a little bit more of that turquoise shade and I'm just adding a little bit more to the contour areas of my face. Then going in with those purple shades that we used as our second color, and I am adding that to the crease of my eye. I really wanted this whole mermaid look to kind of have a nice purple feel to it. Then I'm going in with the Benefit, I think this is for it's Highbrow, Benefit Highbrow, and I'm using that as my base for my eyelid. Then going in with this beautiful turquoise shade out of that same Morphe palette. This is probably my absolute favorite shade out of that entire palette. I'm so obsessed. Then using a little bit of a deeper purple color, I am just contouring the eye, adding a little bit more depth. You can go as ham on this as you want. You can do it however you like and use whatever colors you like. This is your world. Do this at your discretion. Okay, and then I'm just bringing that same purple color down the sides of my nose as a nose contour, and it's going to be like a mermaid nose contour, so it's going to be purple. And just adding some to the tip of my nose. I also went in with a little bit of that turquoise shade that we used on the lid and added that to that contour. Again, you could leave it with just the purple if you want, or you can add the turquoise. Now I am going ahead and adding a winged liner. I'm using the Maybelline Eye Studio Blackest Black Gel Liner. I love this liner, using an angled eyeliner brush to add that, and then adding a little bit underneath of the eye. And I always set my liner with a black powder. That way it doesn't move, it mattifies everything, locks it in. Using that same turquoise color, I smoked out the bottom lash line, adding a white liner to the inner in the inner corner, adding that to my waterline, and then I'm going in with my BAB Cosmetics Beverly Hills highlighter, and I'm just going to go to town with this highlighter because mermaids are supposed to be shiny, or in my world, they're nice and shiny. So I went crazy with the highlighter. I added it to my brow bone, added it to my cheekbones, to my nose, just basically all over the face. That's what I did because I just kind of wanted to look like a mermaidy disco ball. Then I'm going in with this Too Faced glitter glue and I'm popping that all over my cheeks. And on top of that, I am adding the Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics glitter. This is in the shade Fave. And this, honestly, you guys, was my favorite part of the entire look. It's just a very, very fine glitter. Gives it this beautiful iridescent color, and with the contour underneath of it, it really picked up a lot of that purple. So I added some on the nose, I added some on my forehead, I added some on the cheekbones, and I just kind of went crazy with this because I felt like my mermaid was coming to life at this point, I guess you could say. And then I'm adding this NYX Liquid Crystal Glitter Liner. This is in Crystal Pink. I added that underneath of my wing, and then I went back and decided that I wanted it across the whole liner that I had. So I just added it right on top of the black liner, as you can see, just to add that beautiful glittery effect. Now for the lips, I actually used several different things. I'm starting out with my Jordana eyeliner. This is in the shade Mint. It basically matches the eyeshadow that we put on our eyelid. I love it. Then I just kind of blended that in with my natural lip color, and then I'm adding this lipstick. It's by Maybelline. It's called Brazenberry number 905. And then right to the center of that, I added a little bit of Lime Crime Geranium lipstick, trying to add that whole gradient effect, a little bit of purple, a little bit of turquoise, all of that good stuff. And then I added some of that highlighter, the Ofra highlighter, right to the lips as well. Now I'm adding some Red Cherry number 47 lashes, and of course you can add some mascara to your lashes before or after you pop on your lashes, however you want to do it. I added it after this time. And I like these lashes with it because they're kind of spiky, and it just, I don't know, I felt like it went really well. Add some mascara to your bottom lashes so that, you know, it all balances everything out. And then I'm using my House of Lashes glue as the adhesive for my jewels. These jewels I got from Michaels. I've had them forever. I have a big bucket of these ones, and then I also have ones that are more of like an iridescent kind of color, and I actually add the iridescent ones onto my cheek right here, as you can see. Again, I'm just using lash glue. This, I actually went in with this stick. It's a wax stick. You can get this from Michaels as well, and it's specifically to pick up these little jewels. You can pick up the tiniest little jewel, and it makes it 1,000,001 times easier to pick up a jewel and put it on your face or anything. If you're, you know, bedazzling things, this is the perfect little tool. And then I'm just adding a little bit more of the purple shade to my face, to the bottom of my face, the middle of my forehead, and I did add a little bit of glitter to my lips. And then I threw my hair back in a bun and put on my onesie, and this look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is the full onesie look. Super easy and super fun, you guys. If you decide to recreate this, definitely tag me in your recreations. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.